back, folks. Let's play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. And when last we left off, we managed to get into the church, but on the way, one of our worst fears was confirmed. We found Edna's father's grave in the graveyard. Holgor didn't lie to us. Mattis is indeed dead. There's nothing we can do for him now apart from try and clear his name and uncover the sinister scheme that Dr. Marcel is surely trying to enact. There must be a reason why he's trying to erase Edna's memory, a sinister, evil reason, and we will try our best to uncover that. There's one more thing that we can look at in this room before we check out either this door or the back of the church. Let's look at the pulpit, shall we?
A forerunner of TV.
Let's talk to it.
I'm not the pastoral type.
Fair enough.
I'm not the pastoral type.
Not surprising that talk and use there are exactly the same.
I can't do that, I'm afraid. I completely forgot to bring my pulpit bag.
Darn it! We may need it for a future puzzle, Edna, and we won't have it. We'll then have to come back here and then find some sort of way to make a makeshift pulpit bag, and it'll all be super complicated and involve tons of puzzles. I hope you're happy, Edna. This could have been simple, but now it won't be.
Whoa, a pulpit! May I preach free love?
Not now.
Probably not a good idea.
The pulpit is made from Texas evergreen oak. I'd need a sledgehammer for that.
The polo mallet is sadly not sufficient. But we can scribble on it. I think we've given it eyes and teeth. What about the potholder?
The pulpit is as cold as an altar boy's kisser.
And let us now use the pot.
Yuck, there's already a pot there.
Obviously, even a pastor has his needs.
We're not going to try and take that. As much as I like the idea of having more inventory items, I think we can avoid that one.
XXX.
Now it has the barkeeper's signature.
Dr. Marcel was here.
And now it has Dr. Marcel's signature.
The pulpit is made from Texas evergreen oak. I'd need a two-handed sword plus 3.
Oh, we only have a two-handed sword plus 2. That thing has incredible damage reduction. We're never going to be able to defeat it.
Whose signature am I supposed to forge? The woodworm's?
Sure, why not? We could do with that.
Good idea. This...
We've had that one before. What about the antioxidant?
What's this? It has no effect at all. Ah, here it is. It says, not effective against pulpit rust.
Well, at least it was there in the small print.
The pulpit is not screwed. It was carved from a single trunk of evergreen oak.
That must have been quite a trunk. With that fully examined, it's time to go through this door. There's light! I think we found the Reverend. Yep, that indeed is the Reverend, and we found where he's relaxing, and there's quite a lot of things that we can look at here. So let's start all the way over on the left with this poster.
Not exactly the Vienna Boys Choir.
He doesn't seem that bothered that we're here, and that's pretty good.
Are you ready to rock?
Yeah!
The Reverend certainly is.
That would be blasphemy.
Can we take it?
I like it where it is.
Fair enough. Let us see what Harvey thinks about it.
What do you make of it, Harvey?
Wow! God Sucks Incorporated! My favorite new metal band!
We're now starting to discover Harvey's taste in music. Now let us smash it with the polo mallet.
Yeah, I'm hardcore too. The boys would be proud of me.
Let us now use the next item, the pen.
If the singer ever sees this, he simply has to go out on a date with me.
Maybe in the sequel. I doubt we're going to find this person in this game. Or will we?
Yeah, the boys are hot.
Now let us see about using the pot.
Metal.
Indeed it is. That's what it's made out of.
I don't want to ruin the poster.
To be fair, you may have already ruined it by putting loads of hearts on it.
I don't want to ruin the poster.
What about using the pinking shears?
I bet the boys would like the pattern too.
They may do, they may not. If you ever find them, you can ask them. Also, he's really laid back if he doesn't care about what we're doing with this.
Not bad. I could sign my own autographs then.
Aren't you already doing that now?
Right.
Also, I think there's a little bit of a clipping issue here with the, cord for the headphones. Yep, just a little bit, but that's okay. What about the key?
The boys had the key to the Mount Olympus of rock.
That is quite a mountain of rock there.
Never! I like the rusty voice of the singer.
I'm not sure that's what it would do, but fair enough.
Those boys are already screwed up.
We've exhausted all we can with that poster. Time to look at this one.
Not exactly the Vienna Boys Choir.
Different interaction for when we talk to it?
Are you ready to rock?
Yeah!
No. Use?
That would be black.
And pickup will be the same.
I like it where...
Now, what about the use things?
What do you make of it, Harvey?
Whoa, even Blacker Sabbath! My favorite death metal band!
Are all these bands going to be Harvey's favourite? I imagine they will be.
Yeah, the boys would be...
That's exactly the same.
They've connected the dots the wrong way. It's supposed to be an elephant.
It's a mistake lots of people make when it comes to that band. But you've corrected it, Edna, and now everyone knows the truth. It's an elephant.
Yeah, the boy...
That's exactly the same.
Metal.
That's the same.
I don't want to ruin the poster.
And I imagine this will be the same as that one.
I bet the boys would like the pattern too.
Probably. What about the key?
The boys had the...
And that's the same. This is going to be the same.
Never! I like a rusty guitar sound.
Subtly different. I like it. Toenail?
Those boys are all...
Now we can look at the power mixer and the TV set as well as the headphones. Let's look at this mighty sound system.
Nice stereo.
It's certainly complicated and large.
Hi, Fi. How's it going?
I see what you did there, Edna. Very clever.
No time to listen to music.
Are you sure? Even though it's music you clearly really like?
Right. Break into a church and steal the stereo. Are you serious?
I doubted you were going to do it, but it was worth trying just for the interaction. Harvey?
Look, Harvey, a stereo. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Party!
I don't think we have time for a party, but I don't think that's going to stop Harvey.
I can sense great anger in you, Edna. Let it all out.
I'm trying to control myself, okay?
You're doing very well. And you've doodled on that. It's now yours. That means we can take it, right? No? Darn it.
Some people are so careless with their hi-fi equipment. Whoops.
Well, looks like you broke it, Edna. Well done. Now you'll never be able to listen to any of these bands here. I hope you're happy.
Makes sense. There's music in the air, and there's air in the pot.
And if you add pork and beans and musical fruit, you're really cooking.
I'm not sure what you're cooking, but you're certainly cooking. And now it's the barkeepers as well. And Dr. Marcel's. And now we've ruined it even more. Those are some pretty hefty pinking shears if they can go through the plastic on the top.
And again, there's no signature. Why couldn't I have just lost this ability during the car crash as well?
That would have been illogical. Illogical!
The rabbit said.
I'd have swapped the ability to forge signatures for the paper cup. And you know it, game. And yet you still deny me! Why?
Whew, key and stereo. I'm clearly running out of ideas.
But at least we're going through those ideas that won't work quicker because our inventory is smaller.
No rest here. This stereo has been well taken care of.
At least until we got our hands on it.
You're listening to K-Rap, the Harvey station on 130.11.6. Groove to the crazy sounds that will curl your toenails.
I imagine that's got a lot of people listening to it. Now let's look at these headphones.
This prevents music from shooting past your ears.
Good thing too.
Hello? Hello? Strange. It doesn't hear me.
That is strange.
No time to listen to music.
Can we take them?
Hey, keep your mitts off. That's expensive.
Not yet. Maybe soon, though.
Those aren't made for rabbit's ears.
That doesn't mean to say he won't try and use them. Now let's see if we can use the polo mallet on them.
Smash the headphones? But I still need them.
That tells me that we're going to need them for a puzzle at some point.
This doesn't exactly exclude one another, but it doesn't really match either.
Fair enough. Also, that's a very long song for that guitarist to still be going after all this time.
Handy, if you don't want any pressure marks on your ears while listening to music.
Nah, that's no good. The deeper the pressure marks, the better the music.
We're really learning what kind of music Harvey likes here.
These are high-end headphones with a color-repellent coating.
And that means we're not going to be able to doodle on them, most likely.
If I cut the cable, it won't work anymore.
Since when are you such a wimp?
We probably need them, that's why we're not going to break them. That's not going to work.
I can only do handwriting, not ear writing.
Oh, that's probably a different skill and we haven't learned it yet.
The master key isn't too loud.
Obviously not a key in the musical sense.
It is made of gold, though, and that's something.
Use antioxidant with headphones? Name one good reason.
Celine Dion.
I sure hope it works.
I'm not sure it will, but hey, that was quite clever, Harvey. Well played.
I can't screw that open.
Darn it. Now let us see about this TV set.
A music station is on.
That does not surprise me considering all the things that we see around us.
Highway to hell. I'm on a highway to hell.
Do you mind?
Do you not like our music? I thought Edna's singing was pretty decent there.
Hey, I was watching that.
We're not going to be able to change the channel while he's here. We haven't spoken to him yet. There's still so many things that we can look at first.
Come on, Harvey. We need to get our mental stability verified first. Then we'll have plenty of time to steal TV sets from churches.
Is that a profession that people actually engage in? I somehow doubt it.
Let's watch a zombie movie.
Later, Harvey.
And by later, we mean not in the confines of this game.
The program isn't that bad.
I thought you'd like it, considering that it's the kind of music that all these posters are dedicated to.
This struggle was won by the TV.
TV 1, pen 0.
The TV set really is quite warm. It must have been on the whole day.
And probably all night as well.
Exactly. All one big mush.
And we can't put it in the pot here, can we? Probably not.
I can't write on it.
Alas, and I bet we can't write on it with this signature either.
I can't write on
No, we can't. Shears?
We could do handicrafts instead of watching TV.
Oh yeah, let's build a large screen TV.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
The handwriting of an illiterate. None.
We're not going to be getting a new signature that way.
Not necessary. The channel isn't scrambled.
Not yet. When we start fiddling with that dial, it surely will be. Antioxidant time.
This isn't Rust. It's just a TV program.
What about using the toenail?
I can't unscrew anything here.
Fair enough. Let's look at the magazine now.
This is a special interest magazine for guitar players.
Not surprising considering that there is a guitar right there. And a sofa that we sadly cannot put a paper cup by. I miss you, paper cup.
Hey, Maggie, what's up?
No response from the magazine.
I'm not the least bit interested in that.
Can we take it?
Nobody can decipher this gobbledygook.
No, we can't. Harvey?
Look, Harvey, a special interest magazine for guitar players.
I can't read music.
It's not written in music, just regular words.
That really makes no sense at all. Why do you have to be a guitar player to read it?
You don't have to be a guitar player to read it. Not at all.
The pen is mightier than the mallet.
Oh, this stuck-up, arrogant written word collection. It makes me mad.
Many things make you mad, to be fair, Harvey. Now let us use the pen.
Not as long as the Reverend is still watching me.
Maybe when the Reverend's gone. I'll keep that in mind.
No, it's not that kind of magazine.
No, it is not.
That's strange. No article about pots.
That's not really strange considering that it's about guitars.
Not as long as the
Can't do that yet.
Not as long as...
And we can't do that either.
Not as long...
Or that.
Oh, no signature to forge here.
Not surprising.
That's strange. No article about keys.
That's not really surprising, once again, because it's about guitars.
There's nothing to scrape rust off of, except the staples maybe, and I'll let them pass as acceptable.
Is the magazine that old?
It says Jimi Hendrix could use his toenails as picks. Cool.
They are so versatile. Ooh. This is very obviously going to be used in a puzzle at some point. We'll try and keep that in mind. Now let us look at this poster.
Not exactly the Vienna Boys Choir.
Now we know what we can do with this, much like how we could use the other ones. Let's have Harvey examine it.
What do you make of it, Harvey?
Wow! Paul Bunyan Crew Fresno! My favorite punk band!
This person's music tastes are wide indeed. Now let us draw on this.
They look even nicer with the eye patch and the parrot.
Now they are pirates. And now...
I bet the boys would like the pattern too.
We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Now let's look at this one.
Not exactly the Vienna...
That's the same. I'm just checking to see if there is a different reaction for the look, and if there is, then I presume there's a different reaction for the others.
What do you make of it, Harvey?
Wow! Jesus Zombie Massacre! My favorite thrash metal band!
Now let us ruin the poster. Like so.
The logo looks even better with the stripes, don't you think?
I agree. It looks even more spiffy.
I bet the boys would like the pattern too.
You really should be paying attention, Reverend. I am ruining everything.
Not exactly the Vienna...
That's the same. Harvey?
What do you make of it, Harvey?
Wow! Sacrilegia! My favorite speed metal band!
I didn't even know such a genre of metal existed. I'm learning new things.
If the singer ever sees this, he simply has to go out on a date with me.
Not at the same time as this band, I hope. Now let us, use these.
I bet the boys would like the pattern too.
The final item that we can look at in here... Yep, we can't look at the light switch, is the amplifier. And then we'll speak to the Reverend.
Not bad.
It certainly does look quite spiffy.
I need amplification.
Not in the psychological sense, you don't.
Let's hope we can take this.
Hey, keep your mitts off. That's expensive.
We can use it at the very least.
Hey,
But not while he's there.
What do you make of it, Harvey?
Rock and roll!
Not surprised that Harvey likes that considering all we've seen in here.
Shall we amplify the mallet?
Nah, I think it has sufficient oomph.
There's no such thing as enough oomph.
I agree with Harvey here. We could do with a much more powerful mallet.
Elvis was here.
Was he? Was he really?
Ha! Potholders are for wimps. When you play the guitar, your fingertips must be on fire.
That's not good for your fingertips.
I'd have to put it on my head. Then I could whip it. Whip it good.
What about using this signature?
I noted the emergency hotline on it. Musicians always need a direct line to the bar.
Do they?
The doctor hasn't earned the right to sign it.
Fair enough. Thinking she is?
I'd rather not. There's no spare set of strings.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin that, especially considering that it's obviously going to be used in a puzzle.
I wish we had Jimi Hendrix's signature. We could go to the Bahamas and sell signed album covers.
Why the Bahamas?
Because of the dolphins.
I see.
And thus we learn that Harvey likes dolphins.
It's a master key, not a key in the musical sense.
And so that can't be used here. Antioxidant?
Yeah. I guess my guitar playing got a little rusty.
Ah, come on. Let's just play some grunge and skip the technique.
I think Edna wants to get that technique down before she plays.
Edna! I have an idea. Just 3 words. Electrically amplified toenails.
I have 3 words for you too, Harvey. Forget it. Now.
You managed to save it there. Well done. Now finally, let's look at the Reverend.
He doesn't exactly look like a rocker, but he doesn't look like your average reverend either.
Never judge a book by its cover. Let's talk to the Reverend.
Hello? You have a visitor.
Just a moment, please. I'm watching this.
Let's see if we can talk to him anyway.
But I need refuge.
Wait a second. You're Edna. Mattis Conrad's daughter.
What? You knew my father?
Did I know your father? The story of your father has become legend. Don't you remember what happened back then?
No. In fact, I forgot everything. Tell me now. I want to hear the whole story.
Yes, I think you should know. You probably know that your father was convicted for the murder of a child. He was given the death penalty.
Yes, I've heard that. But I don't believe it.
And he was not the perpetrator, indeed.
I knew it.
Actually, the whole thing happened like this. What's that? Is somebody playing the organ?
That's not important now. Just tell me what happened.
No, I have to check. I'll be back in a moment. Now you just wait here and don't touch anything.
All right.
You have to promise.
Yeah, I won't touch anything. I promise.
Good girl. See you in a bit. I'll tell you everything when I get back.
He's not coming back, is he? No. No, he's not. The game was way too obvious about going, hey, he knows everything. Oh, wait, he's got to go. Something terrible's going to happen. And I have a feeling I know what. And so, folks, when we come back, we will finish looking around this room. The Reverend's not here anymore, so we can fiddle around with the things that we weren't allowed to before, like taking those headphones. And then we'll go and see where the Reverend's gone. I hope he's okay. Though, knowing this game, I highly doubt it. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.